Hello guys, how are you on this beautiful Tuesday? Actually, maybe we'll just call it a fine Tuesday. I said beautiful Tuesday and glanced out the window. It's hazy, it's overcast. We've got air quality issues because of all the forest fires in Ontario right now. The pollution levels are pretty high here at right now, and there's no air moving. It's very still. It's not a beautiful day, but it is here in Farm Together. Air Dutch is, look at this beautiful bright blue skies, this glorious spring day. Now I'm working on the trains again today because it's really, I'm down to a level and a smidgen left before hitting 250, and I want to have the train tour when I hit 250. And I am taking the coward's way out by avoiding that upper corner there, the northeast corner. We're just going to ignore that for a while. I'm thinking if I solve enough of the other problems with the train track, maybe that will become simplified as we go. So when we first leave the main track, we're going to be heading along here or the other way, either one. But we can see some of the town here peeking through the trees, and that feels kind of nice. That's okay. It doesn't feel too cluttered. It lets you kind of peer through and go, oh, look, they make cheese there. We'll have to try that someday. You can see all the little animals. It's always fun. And then it gets into this really boring bit. Now, I started planting trees along either side of this, and I will continue that. That's going to have to be a thing. But then there's this. And I honestly, I was thinking about ripping out a section of this field, turning the track here. We could run up along these beautiful green bushes. I love these. I think they're great. I like the white rocks there quite a lot, and I thought this would be a nice drive up here, right? This would be kind of pleasant. We could see the little bit of beach beside the lake there. You can see the forest through. Lots of trees going on in the background there. The little lighthouse, the boat. I thought this is nice. You hit a dead end right here, and it's like we're screwed. The only options here would be a great big circle around this field. And I thought, if we could cut through here, that's not so bad, but we'd still have to make a great big U-turn. The track would almost have to turn back on itself and then, up and along here, I guess, or I rip out more field. It's not ideal, and I'd have to build, I know it's a tour train. Tour trains could take detours, absolutely, but is that just too much? Now, I could take out, if I put the track up here, we took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees, and then it could come down and continue on and then turn back in this direction to catch up to go through the diamond garden. That's maybe not bad. We're removing some more trees because I haven't done enough of that. I will have some crops left at the end of this, I promise. Probably. I don't know. What do you think? It's a completely different sort of thing, and I will have to rip out more crops. And I've got a farmhand who deals with that too. So that's just going to be some completely wasted space for the farmhand. But it would be, this is a pleasant view to drive by, though, isn't it? It's not bad, guys. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I know, a whole new bang, here we go, another idea I didn't have before, but I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to get rid of this because I'm going to run the track right smack along that. So that means taking out this. You, yes, please. And I should, you know what, we should just do like that. Can I get that? I got the wrong thing, didn't I? I want the, just do it. And then do this one. No buttons. Oh, come on, girl. Aim. Not that sprinkler. Oh, God. All right. It's a new keyboard. I can't do a thing with it. Oh, good grief. Okay, hit the right button just the once. Please. Could you just, please? I do need to put a sprinkler back here, though. Jeez. That felt like a total idiot moment. Sorry about that, guys. And then we're going to recycle. Seriously. No. No, no, no. Yes, I think. There we go. Yes. Just take a deep breath. Pay attention. Stones have, there we go. Holy smut, that proved tricksy for me today. Good job, bimbo. And I can call, you can't call me a bimbo, but I can, okay? We're good. We're good. And I didn't hit recycle on that thing. I probably just moved it, picked it up, and put it back, and didn't even notice. God, I love it when I feel smart. So yeah, this is different. This is completely different. It sort of popped into my head just before I ended a stream the other day, and then I thought, yeah, I should look at that. Not a stream, a recording. And then I didn't look at it, and then I thought, yeah, maybe I need to do this. I need to do this. And do we want to make a corner? It's faster if we just turn the corner. But it kind of feels like a little weeble wobble there would have been a little more natural sort of feeling too, right? Am I going up? Yeah, going up the right place. So I will have to place something in this field as a point of interest. I don't know what yet, but it will need a thing. That's going to connect, all right. Good job. Now up here. Now this would look better if, I mean, you know, if we're closer, it's better. And I'm going to have to turn up there anyway. So let's just go ahead and do this. It will make an additional turn. I could have gone straight up and then just turned left up the hill. I think, maybe not. Actually, the way that lined up, it would have been up here. Would it have gone far enough? Yes, it would have. We could have turned right up there, gone up to the bridge and made a turn. Maybe. But I know this is where we're going to have to be. So let's try hitting the right buttons this time. Ooh, look at this. Oh, the skills. The math skills. Oh, it keeps you humble, guys, because you have no choice. And we'll just tuck up around this little lake like so. I have to admit, I do like the natural barriers. I have one farm that is on a completely flat bit of land, and it's just, you know, I don't know. Now, along here, if we're going to do something with this, maybe I should come up and just go along the edge of this field. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I was just going to cut right through there, but I think we'll stay off to the side a bit. Now back here, do I just continue up the side of this, or should I come up to the bridge to turn? It would put us next to the river. You know, I've got this here. It'll be fine. I don't think this one, I don't think there's a right or wrong here. It's just whatever. One is good, the other's fine too. This one would make for one less turn, two less turns actually, because we'd be coming straight along here, because this is going to slow us down dramatically, and that's going to slow us down dramatically. And it would come up to the bridge, which is kind of a cute little effect, but nah, I don't know. I don't think it matters much. And we're going to go straight up this and connect over here, and then we'll take out the that straight part between these 2 points on the track. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not going to go, is it? This is not going to go. It's too much. So I guess we're, oh, let me get rid of that. Yes, I do. And we'll pick this back up. I guess we're going this way, which makes me wonder if I should have gone straight up over there and along the side. Can I? Will it go, or is there a problem here too? No, there, I couldn't go straight up because there's a problem there too. I could go up this side, however, and leave that entire field alone. And then this will connect up here like so, and then all of these have got to disappear. I've missed some. I've gotten the wrong things. I haven't missed it. I've just picked up the wrong things. Watch what you're picking up there, sunshine. Nope, missed one. And again. I find this keyboard, and it's just in every game. I really notice it the most in ESO. It's a fancy gaming computer, or gaming keyboard. I find there is this weird delay sometimes on certain keys, and I hate it. And it really bothers me when I'm, you're trying to cast a spell or do something in ESO. It's quite noticeable. It feels like it's an older wireless keyboard. You get that there's moment of hesitation, which drives me mad. So we'll be up along here. 6 wasted spaces. Oh well. Most of them not trees, but I don't think it really matters at this point anyway. So this will go along here. Now we're gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to build something. I could put an extra block of planting here, which is not a bad plan. But yeah, we need something in the center of this now. Even if we just leave it kind of semi-wild and free, we're gonna at least need reeds along the pond, something to give it a little life. It's not got a lot of, there's not a lot of interest here. It's pretty dull. Come on, right there. There you go. You can do it. And we'll put this one here. Sure. Yeah, this needs a little bit of help with something. I'm not keen to put more fields in. I don't really need them. This farm will be very much just a quiet place to relax in my future. Come in, harvest a few things, walk around, pet the animals, say how is everybody, and then off to a farm that still needs building, even that helps. You look off at it, from a distance, you look down here and you go, oh, well, there's something growing there anyway. It's not a barren wasteland of doom. Because who wants one of those? To do. Okay, well, it's a start. And then that will bring us to the guard. So we leave the main station, we come up, we take a turn. We're going to get to see this little bit of stuff. We're going to come along here, take a turn through the garden, which is pleasant, and then here. Yeah. Because the Dutch garden is not the sexiest, most wonderful thing to go beside. Now, I have these here, and I never harvest these anymore. They're just, I've got some around the pond there beside the forest. I believe there's some of these. And I've got a farmhand at the fish farm harvesting some of these. I have not touched these since they were placed there. I know there should be some here, right? Yeah, so there's a wee forest of them here, and he's taking care of that for me. And I think perhaps, maybe, is there still some here? I don't know. I changed a lot of this to get a variety of different things. We've got the tamarind, because you just get fruit 4 times a year. We've got the spice, which is every season as well. We've got these, which are every season. Oh, there are a few tucked into there, not many. And then I had the olive for a bit of veg, and the nuts, just the plants that give me the most of those over the course of a year. And then we've got these over here for the grape berries category. So there's only just 4 or 5 of them there. It's no big deal, but this is just sort of a top off. It gives me bits of the veg, the fruit, the cereals, because the rice is there, the grapes, the mushrooms, nuts. We get a little bit of the spice. We get a little bit of everything in that farmhand, just sort of, there's always a few trickling in. I can count on some being harvested on a regular basis. So this gap. I'm thinking if we turn the track up here, maybe right along the edge here, we would be coming by the little farm over here where they do the handmade, you know, wool sweaters and things. And then we get to see the other side of the wee pond. And we'd be running down along here. We'd get to see the forest beside another pond, get a glimpse over here of the, our words. It's gone. Okay, the county fairgrounds. Wow, that was painful. Okay, and then what? We get up here, we have a dead end unless we cut through, but that's okay. We can cut through right here, like so. If I do this, we can deep down through here, remove a few flowers. It's only going to be, you know, a $500,000, or, well, it'll be about $1 million gold. And then run down along this. Let's go see what that looks like. I'm trying to remember. I know I've got way more track around the fish farm than I need. We're going to have to remove a lot of it, and I have to decide on where it's going to be. So this would give us a short bit of seeing the Dutch garden here with all the flowers. And then we would be taking a turn. We'd get to check out the fish farm with all the bright little colors. That's actually kind of pleasant. We can see the farms off in the distance there, all those lovely red barn tops. So pretty. And I believe the big plan was to take a turn into this. And we'd get to see the wee lighthouse, say hello. Hello, how are you? Back up through here. This allows us to see the football club. That's kind of fun. Take a turn this way. I think this is it, right? We get to see the caravan park there, and we stop if we're going to the football field or to the county fairgrounds. Then this is the one that connects up to the big freaking problem. Oh, and here's the thing. If I'm building a track through here, then we've got to go out the other way with it too. Where the heck is this going to go? Man, you think you've worked something out. And then you go, yeah, no. So it can't go through here because of this lake. Or river, or whatever that's supposed to be. Well, that sounded like a bright idea for about 35 seconds, didn't it? Well, sigh. Well, we got another loop done. Okay, so this is going to come out of here, end with the fish, but apparently not make a loop through here. I guess we're just going to leave that. I got to do something with this back here though, because that is boring beyond. It's just like, yeah. So that means I think we'll build something in here. I'll just have to think of something, because what am I going to put in here? It needs to be interesting enough to catch your eye, but I really like the feel of the open spaces. I don't want just more fields. I don't know that I need more housing or anything. What would you see in a field, folks? Probably not that. Good question. What would we see in a field? I mean, if that fountain seems a bit too posh to just be sitting out in the middle of something. You know what? The whole little traveler thing on a green. Maybe I found that just cozy and pleasant. I loved it. It was just a little moment of interest, you know, somebody just parked along a riverbed, got their little horse there beside them. What color horse would these guys want? Do they want a black horse? Oh, a Frisian. Everybody wants a Frisian. I want a Frisian quite badly. Let's be honest. Very, very all the badly. There's their little pony. I wish we could put a dog and a cat down. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That would be so nice. What might they travel with? If they had another animal, what might they travel? Maybe a donkey. Would the donkeys and the horses eat together? They might. That would be pretty cool. They could have a little donkey. It's just a pet for the kids, and it just, yeah, and they eat together. Perfect. Couple of different sizes. That adds a little interest. That bright, rich brown. I quite like that. We could put a wee bit of a campfire here. Just a little something. Where's the campfire, folks? Have I already passed it? Yep. With the nice little roasting toilet rolls there, that's always good. Not bad. And I mean, they could, I wonder about putting in like a tent. Putting in a tent. I think we should have a tree near here just for a bit of shade, so they have something to sit under. I know we could do, if we put a bench thing, like just a wooden bench. You know when you have some place where people have fires a lot, and then they, you know, they end up like creating a bench, and then it's just always there, and you kind of come back to it. The next person sees it and goes, oh, there's a place to sit. You know, that's pretty good. In that one little corner, we could put a great big one, couldn't we? Put one of these babies right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see, it's getting cozy. Not too bad. And I was thinking about adding this. I mean, is that just wrong? Would they have a tent that they could set up for other members of the family? Or would they just have another? You know what? I'm just going to put the one. We're fine. That's good just as it is. I do wish I could have some sort of little pet animal type thing. The donkey feels doable in this sort of situation because you would just tie it to the back of the wagon. It would come along with you. Or the kids could ride it or something like that. Anything else is feeling a bit iffy. I mean, you could have a goat. You could tie a cow to the back too, but yeah, it doesn't feel right. But, howsoever, I'm thinking we need to add a little bit of life along here. Just a little something. So how will we see? We'll see these guys as we're coming up this way. Off in the distance, that's okay. Just in a wee cozy spot beside the lake there. With those two trees there, we don't get much of a look at them. They're just sort of glimpsed through the trees, but that's kind of cool. Although I think I'm going to move this one to over here, like so. So we will get to see them. There's trees on either side. A nice open field there. That's just fine. I think right over here we're going to plant. Do I put them down as plants or do I put them in pots? I mean, I could put a couple of pots here and then I don't have to worry about watering and all that kind of thing. But you know, if I do this, then I do have to put a watering thing down. But these are so pretty. And you know, they pay well. Every once in a while you drop by and you pick up a couple thousand, 100,000, a couple 100,000. And they're kind of pretty. I mean, they're still cordoned off. They still look like they were planted there, but that, you know, that's as good as it gets, so it's fine. All right, so the train comes along here. I think another tree, like, oh, a nice willow beside the, yeah, oh, let's go for the big one. Right there. 'Tis goodly. Then we just see the reeds up behind it. That's okay. Zip around that hill like so. And if we turn here, no, we can't turn here. We still need 2 turns, so it's fine. Up we go. And then into the garden. Now, this needs something as well. This absolutely needs a thing. And I don't know what that thing will be at the moment, but it needs a thing. Anyway, we have another leg of the journey completed. This field will need a couple of trees or something. I do like the field, though. I like how that's feeling. And that's good. We could put maybe some hedges or some shrubs up along one side here, or something to give it a bit of a growth, but not too much. Just a bit of a hedgerow sort of thing, but that'll be for another time. Thank you guys for being here. Getting down to the wire. Ooh, I'm so excited. Thank you guys. Those of you who have been with me throughout this entire journey. Eugene, Little Critter, Brandon, there's been a few of you who have just been consistently here through the whole thing. And I'd love to take you to lunch. I'd love to just meet up with you one day. It'd be so fun. And you know what? Maybe someday, right? If we ever get past COVID. Bye-bye, guys. Take care, and thank you for your kindness.